State your name for him and tell him who you are.
Big Lyfe, you already know what it is, the kid, you know what I mean? Steel City Records in the building.
So when did you first start rapping?
Well, I was about, I think probably like 16, you know what I'm saying? And then like, I wasn't really as good, you know what I mean? But a lot of little events occurred in my life, you know what I'm saying? And it made me who I am, you know what I'm saying? So like now, you know, so ever since I was 16, yeah, roughly around there.
What section of Western Pennsylvania did you grow up in?
Grew up on the Hill District, you know what I mean? Like I'm a little bit from a little everywhere, you know what I'm saying? Like the Hill, Garfield, Armour, you know what I'm saying? Like I got peoples everywhere, you know what I'm saying? But like my main spot is like really the Hill, but I've been all around the burg though.
So who were your inspirations in this music or just in life in general? Who inspires you, just period?
Just period?
Yeah.
Well, I really grew up on like Jay, you know what I mean? Like Jay and Nas, like that hip hop shit, you know what I'm saying? Like I could honestly say I didn't know exactly what they was talking about, but I knew there was some truth behind it, you know what I'm saying? Like, so I was like, that's what I was like drawn to, knowledge, you know what I'm saying? Like bettering of self. So like Jay, Nas, then I had a little Master P, 3-6 Mafia, you know what I mean? Like I was with a couple movements, but the real like solid people I was on was like Jay and Nas.
How do you feel about the rap game in its current status in right now?
Well, I mean, that's a very good question, because it's like, I ain't trying to throw shade or like, you know what I'm saying? I don't really think I'm better than nobody, but it's like fluid, you know what I mean? Because like everybody's the same, and then people glorifying certain things, and it's like, okay, like some people did and some people didn't, you know what I mean? You can't really judge nobody's life, especially if you've never been there in their shoes or in that position, you know what I'm saying? But like, it's kind of fluid to me, you know what I'm saying? Like I just wish that people would actually focus on making good music instead of trying to like do the norm and follow trends, like be a trendsetter. Like that's my biggest, you know what I mean, thing with the whole thing, you know what I mean?
So what do you feel you bring to the music industry?
Well, I bring creativity, I bring life to it, you know what I'm saying? Like I'm just an all-around different artist, like within myself, you know what I mean? Like I write pop, R&B, rap, trap, hip hop, like I could do it, all of it, you know what I'm saying? So it's like I got a whole buffet to bring, you know what I'm saying, to the table. So it's like, yeah, like completeness.
If you would compare yourself to any artist in the industry, past or present, who would it be?
A mixture in between Big, Pop, Pun, and Big Head. You know what I'm saying? Like legendary, just straight like legends. You know what I'm saying? Because the things that I've studied and my knowledge, my mental allows me to, you know what I mean? Like elevate my style of what I do. You know what I'm saying? So I really think personally that, you know, compare me to the legends. You know what I'm saying? Legendary.
How do you feel about Pittsburgh's music scene?
Okay. It's good, you know what I mean? Like we've come a long way from a lot of like mishaps and a lot of like bullshit. Like we've actually grown, you know what I'm saying? And we're trying to like merge as one. And then, excuse me, I can honestly say like, shout out to the plug. Like they're really bringing everybody together. This is like it's starting to be like a mutual ground. Like, you know what I'm saying? Everybody has respect and love for each other. So we came a long way from what we used to be to where we are now. And I'm actually proud of it. You know what I mean? I can't really say, you know, too much bad about it. But yeah, shout out to Berg, shout out to Plug. You know what it is.
Who's your top 5 artists all time?
All time?
Top 5.
That's like kind of hard, man. We're gonna have to go with my man Jay first. Then we're gonna have to say Drake. Then we're gonna have to say Kendrick Lamar, J. Cole, and sheesh. I think Schoolboy Q is nice too. That's my man. And I can't forget about Mac. Mac Miller, he he's the dopest white boy ever, man. Like he just, I don't even know what he do, but he does it when he do it. You know what I'm saying? So I think like them is like my tops right there.
What do you want out of the music industry?
I just want to be accepted. You know what I mean? Like I'm not trying to like say I can't fit in, because you got to get in where you fit in. You know what I mean? Everybody can say money, the materialistics, and all the other bullshit that comes. That's gonna come with it. You know what I'm saying? But like, I just want to bring change. Like hopefully I inspire people to actually make better music, real music, solid songs, hits. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like I want to be part of the reason why things change for the better. You know what I'm saying? Because a lot of the same things going on, and that's cool. You know what I mean? Everybody got their favorite rappers. I'm not knocking it. I think I want to hear better since I am a consumer. There's things that I can demand too because I'm a fan. So if I'm not happy with something, then this is the thing. But hopefully, yeah, I just want to bring change, like for the better. That's it.
Where do you vision yourself in 5 years from now?
5 years from now, touring. You know what I'm saying? Like overseas, like different countries, people that don't even like damn near could barely understand the language. I just want to connect with like all parts of the world. You know what I'm saying? So like I really see myself like traveling and like being semi-successful, because you have to be in the game for like a nice amount of time for you to actually be in a stature, you know what I mean, where a lot of the people are at. You got to at least put in 10, 15, you know what I'm saying? But like, so like within the next 5, I see myself like touring, traveling, BET Award, hopefully, Grammy, you know what I mean, for songwriter, you know what I'm saying? Like shit like that, you know what I mean? Like,
what local artists do you want to work with?
Everybody. I don't want to leave nobody out. Like I have a lot of creativity inside of me, so I know that I could make, you know what I mean, like songs with everybody. You know what I mean? I got enough in me to make songs with every artist. I'm talking about everybody, no matter who you are, no matter how old you are, if you got like positive, even if you like whatever your genre, whatever it is that you do, I want to work with you.
As a man, what do you feel like your duty is to your community and the world?
Well, I actually started a movement called Cash Over Caskets. You know what I'm saying? So basically it's like, why be out here killing and doing other devilish, you know what I'm saying, like actions and activities, when you could be out here doing something positive, whether you got a job, you know what I'm saying, like whether you got like little side hustles, cutting grass and stuff like that. I think my duty is to really teach and reach out to the younger generation and let them know, like, stay in school. You know what I'm saying? Like, death in jail is the only thing promised in these streets. Like, so it's not really worth it. You know what I'm saying? Like, live your life, because you only get one. It's not a video game. You don't get an extra man. You don't get a power pack. You know, it's not a game. You know what I'm saying? Like, you really like and cherish your life and really love who you are. You know what I'm saying? So I want to teach the younger generation, the current generation, like, just stay out the streets, man. Just be positive. Live for your kids. You know what I'm saying? If you got them. If not, you are a child still to your parents. Live for your parents. Want to be around for your siblings. You know what I'm saying? Like shit like that.
What producers would you like to work with? To be national or local?
I want to work with my man J-Pad. I did some stuff with J-Web already. Hopefully I can get me some Timberland and some Kanye beats. So J. Cole, he nice on the producer tip too. Pharrell, you know what I'm saying, Swiss Beats, you know what I'm saying, and like any other artist, like any other producers rather, around the bird, like anybody, you know what I'm saying, like I'm open to do whatever. That's one thing about me, I'm not hardcore and gangster and like fuck these niggas and I'm riding for my side. It ain't even about that. If you make good music and you produce good beats, I'll kill your shit, you know what I'm saying. So really it's whoever, you know what I mean.
What project have you released up to date, and where can we find your album?
I currently release Cash Over Caskets 2. And it's on datpiff.com. You know what I mean? I got Cash Over Caskets 1 and 2. I got Red Brick Jungle Music 1 and 2. And I got Snippets of Death. And then I also have an album that we're possibly going to re-release called Welcome to the Chop Shop. You know what I'm saying? Like, basically what that was is that, like, everybody is like on this trap thing. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, that's not our swag. You know what I'm saying? We already branded as imitators. You know what I'm saying? And like, oh yeah, well we copying and all that. So instead of calling it the trap, call it the chop shop. It's the same concept if you really break it down. What they do in the chop shop, they take it, blah, 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 and break it down, right? So that's the same thing you do in the trap, like so. But yeah, I got that, and all my mixtapes is free for download. I'm on c.o.c mixtapes.com. You know what I'm saying? Like, YouTube.com, like I'm everywhere. Big Lyfe, you know what I'm saying? That's all you gotta type in, boom, Google me.
What do lyrics mean to you?
So glad you asked that question. They actually mean the most to me. Like, if you don't have nothing to talk about, then I don't think you should really say anything. You know what I mean? Like, you have to have something solid to talk about, like, regardless of whatever it is. You know what I'm saying? Like, I can go political, you know what I'm saying, and really get like deep on some, you know what I mean, like some Black Panther, the white man, like I can take it there, you know what I'm saying? But like, as far as like really real lyrics go, like, listen to lyricists, like, you know what I mean, like Kendrick Lamar, like he's one of my current like influences because of what he brings to the table. Like, he's actually a lyricist. Y'all heard that Control verse. Now, everybody tried to come at him after that, and they failed. And no one here, no one seeing this, you cannot deny and say that anybody came back as hard as that man came on that verse. So like, lyrics are really everything, and then you gotta make sure that it's like they're solid so you can connect with the actual people. You know what I'm saying? Because people want to know, like, there's people, just because you're not going through it doesn't mean that there's not millions of people in the world going through it, like their mom's getting high, breakups and relationships and going to jail and being left out here with nobody and having to fend for yourself. You can connect with so many people. Like, lyrics are really, they're books. You know what I'm saying? And the people who read books like that, that's acquiring knowledge. So what you're basically doing is you're giving them an audio book. So you have to make sure that there is some type of knowledge or some type of relevance inside of what you're saying, so that people can be like, damn, I didn't know that he knew that this was my struggle. Like, and then you'll actually shock a motherfucker like, damn, do you personally know me? You know what I'm saying? Like, that lyrics are everything. That's all I can really say. They're everything.
What does image mean to you?
Well, it's a controversial thing, okay? Because like the standards and the current like beliefs of what everyone should have, no one can actually be their self, because this business will really change you. Like, if you don't have true religions and you don't have diamond chains, or you don't have Gucci and Louis and Ferragamo belts and all that stuff like that, then you're not popular, or you're not a person. You know what I'm saying? Like, they look at you like you're not human because you don't have these things. Like, I dealt with that type of stuff in high school. You know what I'm saying? Like, I ain't always have the freshest gear or the newest kicks, so there was crowds. And that's exactly what this shit is like. Like, it's like the jocks, then it's the popular kids, you know what I'm saying? Then it's the nerds, and then it's, you know what I'm saying, like the off-brand kids. Like, I wasn't in those type of, like the jocks and the popular kids because of what I didn't have. So image is a thing. Like, if you're not mentally strong enough, it can destroy you as a person, because you're spending too much of your time out your life figuring out how could you impress these people, or how could you fit in with these people to make yourself more acceptable to motherfuckers who really don't matter. You know what I'm saying? Like, you was born by yourself, you gonna die by yourself, so fuck what the next person gotta say. Everybody's like afraid to be their self, so that really is like image is a very controversial thing. Like, I mean, I'm happy with myself, so, you know, I can't really, yeah.
What's your definition of the plug?
The plug. It's the connect. The man to get you right, but you gotta know how to treat that thing. You know what I'm saying? Like, and down here, you gonna get right. Believe that. You're gonna get right plugs, connections, you know what I'm saying? Electricity, power, light. You know what I'm saying? Like the plug is everything. You know what I mean? So like, yeah, if you don't got one, you better get you one. Preferably my man Rough Bone and his whole team and his whole squad and everything that's going on. So get you one, man, for real.
So any last words, any last comments, any shout outs, anything you want Big Lyfe wants to tell the world?
Okay.
Any last comments, any last shout outs? Anything that Big Lyfe wants the world to know that they don't know about him, here's your platform before we sign off.
Okay, well, I got a couple little bars for y'all real quick. First and foremost, shout out my whole city. Shout out everybody doing their thing. I'm so proud and I'm so happy for each and every one of you, and I wish you nothing but success. But there has been a little bit of controversy that I have to address. So I'm gonna just give it to you just like this. I say, bitch, I talk about the streets because I lived it, but they don't think that I did it because they judging by my image. How you know these niggas fake? They don't recognize the realest. How you got all of them bricks? You ain't never been to prison. Niggas talking 100 bands, but they mamas where they living, nigga, quit it. You know you ain't never been inside the kitchen, water whipping. You a fraud, you a lie. Cross my heart, if I should die, then there wouldn't be no real niggas alive. If I survive, I don't wanna hear these pussy niggas lie. Gave them classic after classic, but they didn't pay no mind. I'm the hottest in the city, Dick LeBeau can verify. If you niggas want a problem, chop a whole 99. So divine, with a style that you'll never ever find. On my grind, money, 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 money on my mind. Dollar sign, all a nigga do is focus how to eat. Heard you pussy niggas hating, told them let me off the leash. I'm a beast, super hungry, and I think it's time to feast. Bring the sheets in the body bags, haters rest in peace. Call a priest, sheesh, niggas bought the killer out of me. Screaming peace, each and every one of you gon' get a piece. You capiche, use the kill your favorite rapper, just give me your beat. He deceased, use the microphone to clean him out my teeth. Bon appetit, all he talk about is how he run the street, that nigga weak. Presidential shit since everybody king. What's your dream? Turn the studio into a murder scene. You know my team, bitch, I'm still city born and raised. Black and gold still a gang. Habanero lyrics, when I spit it, you gon' feel the flame. Talk about me dirty, I ain't worried cause I'm still the man. I could do it all, so it's kinda hard to pick a lane. Faded on the open road, I just follow Mary Jane. Pad and pencil instrumental, I be making hits for days. Late at night, the morning light, I be working like a slave. 36 raw, went to pick up when the powder came. Even if it wasn't mine, police wouldn't know the same. Snitch niggas die, not a lie. Yes, I know the game. Baking soda, open flame. Oh, for sure, I know the cane. But I let my heart bleed. Stories on the open page. I don't glorify the street, cause I'd rather give you pain. Reason why my niggas locked. Reason why my niggas slain. Prime example, Big and Pop. Tired of this dirty game. I just wanna feed my kids. Let you niggas keep the fame. Bitch, I'm on that dirty juice. Blood all on my working boots. Spot 'em, I'ma dot 'em. Treat you rappers like a murder mook. Hip hop is my mansion, off this motherfucker, tear the roof. Chopper scope, Myron Coke. I'm so fucking terrible. Come on, man, I can't even do it, man. Pittsburgh City, shout out to the plug. My man Rough, Steel City Records, we in the building. Shout out to the city, man. I'm so proud of y'all once again. I'm happy. You know what I'm saying? Everybody doing their thing, and you wanna work, let's get it. You know where to find me at the plug, baby. Come holler at me.